Alright guys, so we're drilling the holes for my Sea Shell Wind Chime right now. I have started out with a couple. I read things about using a thumbtack to punch a hole through. That wasn't working. Just the drill wasn't really working. And then I read about getting kind of a wet sponge so that the drill stays cool, doesn't get too hot. And so far this is working out alright. I got 4 shells drilled. I'll kind of show you with this next one. I'm gonna tilt you down so you can see what I got going on here. So we're just gonna lay it in here, and I'm gonna do it at the top here. There we go. There is my hole. Let's try one of these guys, because I did that one, so this one I might have to start out of the and then I kind of dip it in to cool it. Mostly indented. It's working pretty good, guys. I like this. I'm going to use this as the top of my wind chime. I have a bigger one, a smaller one. I feel like the shells will hit each other more with the smaller one. I wish I had a medium-sized one, but this is what I got. So now I'm gonna make the string that's gonna hang on the wind chime. And I'm gonna do 4. I'm going to tie a little loop at the top here. And that'll be my hanger. And then I have the 4 little strands here. We're going to tie them each. I'm also going to add hot glue to help it. And then we're going to also hot glue twine and wrap it around so it looks nicer. So that's what I'm kind of going for. I'm going to tie these other 2 guys, but kind of going for this deal. So now we're going to add just like a little bit of glue on each, and then we're going to take this and wrap it around it all. So I'm just going to put a little dollop of hot glue so these kind of stay centered where I have them. And I'm going to wrap it a few times and add a little glue. You don't have to glue every time. Let's turn you guys a little bit closer to me. Yeah, you don't have to glue it every time, but just wrap it, I don't know, like 5 times. Then I'm going to add a little glue to kind of keep it tight. Alright, so there it is. I got it wrapped. I got the hanging bit up here. Next up is going to be fishing line and stringing it through the shells that we drilled the holes through. So I don't think I'm going to need any of this. I might use it to secure when I knot the fishing line on here. But I don't need it yet. First, let's do the fishing line. I'm going to measure kind of how long I want it. Like as long as the shells, and then a little bit more. So I'm going to do this one at the bottom. I'm just going to string it through and knot it at the bottom. That's the easiest one. I got hot glue flakes on my fingers I need to get off. That might make tying this easier. But yeah, I'm just tying your regular old knot on there. Nothing fancy. I'm sure there's some fishermen that could teach me, or my knot tying husband, but I'm just tying like 3 knots. And there it is. There's the first one. You can't see the fishing line, so if the knots aren't pretty, it's okay. I'm going to go to the next shell in my line. And And I don't want to make it go all the way down touching. I'm not going to like string them on like beads. I'm going to tie this up a little bit. So I will take this. A little bit through. So it's hanging above it a little bit. Same with the next one. Flat. Just stick it through. And I'm just gonna tie a knot here. And here we go. So that's one strand. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shells on there. Not tied perfect, but they're on here. And then once I get all of them strung on, I have 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll string them on the hanger and we'll hang it up. So let me get all these strung up and ready. Alright guys, so I got all my strands strung together here in the same order. And I'm going to take the top and tie them each. I have 5 of them, so we got 1 on each string and then 1 extra. I'm not quite sure how I'm spacing these yet. I'm just winging this. So I'm just going to take that fishing line, I'm going to tie it in a few knots, and then I'm going to add a little dollop of hot glue just to give it a, like, sealing the deal kind of thing. Just tie in those knots. Hang this way. So right kind of where the knots are, I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue. So there's my one, so next I'll do the other one across from it to kind of even them out. Assistant, you want to hold that for me? It'll be really helpful. Alright, I guess I'll just do it with my teeth. Tie it kind of across so it'll hang a little bit balanced. It's not going to be completely balanced. I didn't do this perfect, so it won't be completely balanced, but it'll be pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, that was sick easy and super duper cute. Look how cute this is. Oh my god. I got all these shells. Someone had their collection and they didn't want them anymore. You could thrift shells. So easy for this. Find your own at the beach. Buy in a shop. I'm obsessed. Let's go hang it in my garden. So easy. Fishing line, jute, an old embroidery hoop, a drill, shells, a sponge and some water, and a little hot glue. Holy cow, it's so cute. Oh my god, guys, it's so cute.